much indeed. Well, one of the political groups which has been most critical of President Erdogan and the AK party is the HDP. We can now speak to Nazmi Gür, who is the HDP's Deputy Leader in charge of Foreign Affairs, who joins us on the line from Ankara. If we can start, please, with the number of dead, because the government is saying 97, you are saying 128. Where is the evidence for that?
Well, perhaps we have to take into account the numbers from the government. It's true that at least 97 die, but there are 3 more for the identities, plus 7 others. So I hope the numbers are not increased. Many people, many families, they call us and they said, we didn't get information from our people. That's why our numbers a bit high. But now I can say that 97 for sure has passed away.
All right. And do you agree with the Prime Minister's view that this is the work of Islamic State?
Well, all indications show that this is an attack that organized by Islamic States. This is the not last one. As you know, that 2 days before election, 7th of June, there was a bomb attack again against the HDP rally in Diyarbakir, and later on, as you know, that also in Suruc. So the third one is quite similar. All the indications show that there must be ISIS behind this bomb blast.
Many see you as the political party, or the political mouthpiece perhaps, for the PKK, or certainly Kurdish separatist groups. The mayor of Ankara yesterday thought that the PKK might have been involved. What do you say to that?
That's not true, because this rally was organized by 4 leading NGOs, civil organizations in Turkey, which HDP strongly also support this rally. At the same time, it's very interesting that PKK has declared bilateral ceasefire in order to prepare a non-violent situation for upcoming 1st of November election. This is all speculation, I guess.
Okay, and sort of staying with that conspiracy or sense of speculation, do you believe, as some of your supporters do, that the president, that the ruling party is in some way involved here in terms of the deep state perhaps being involved in what has happened?
What we're saying is very simple and very clear. We said that this interim government and their ministers have their political responsibility for this attack because there was no enough security measures around this rally. It was very clear that people who organized this meeting, open-air meeting and rally, they applied to the Ankara governorate for all necessary measures. It is a tradition in Ankara, whenever you have a rally or an open-air meeting in Ankara, it starts in this on front of the Gar, and thousands of people came from different parts of Turkey by buses, and they stop there and they're gathering together, and they just start to march until the Siye Square. So this place must be secured beforehand, and it's very clear now. We know that there was no enough security in this area.
How dangerous do you think the situation is now in Turkey? How polarized are Turks? What is the solution to actually unite the country now, just a few weeks ahead of another general election?
Well, we are really, as an HDP, very concerned on this polarization in Turkey, and there's a fear because they divided society, especially the if you listen to the speeches and statements of the President and Mr. Davutoğlu and the AKP speakers, you could see hatred, against our leadership, against our party, and they divided the society. This is more dangerous. And HDP as a political party, which has got 13% of the votes, national votes, and have 80 seats in the parliament, of course has a responsibility to create such a democratic and peaceful atmosphere for the election. We are going to do our best for next upcoming election, and now we rethink whether to cancel our open air meetings and activities for the election. We are not going to, of course, finish all our activities, but we may change the structure of our activities. Our leadership, Mr. Demirtaş, and our candidates will more use face-to-face activities with the people for the election. This government also have responsibility to secure to create a security, 100% security for the election. Yesterday, 2 days ago, PKK has declared a ceasefire, but since 2 days, Turkish security forces never end their military operations against PKK forces. So this is the more important thing that we have to think again, and of course call up to the Turkish government and all
right.
Necessary measures taken by the government.
Okay, Nazmi Gür, Deputy Leader of the HDP, the People's Democratic Party, thank you very much indeed for joining us on Impact.